Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Roulette Rivals match between MrMIke and Loser. Loser's got the first map pick, and it's a console winners bracket round 3 game. I'm joined today by my co-caster, CurryMake. Say hello to the internet.
Hello chat. Hope you're doing great.
And I'm sure they hope you're doing alright as well, mate. Should be a good match this. I was talking to Fusk, who is admin in the match. Prior to the stream. Of course, he has to send us a spin, and he did warn us, did give us a heads up. This one is extra spicy. You being a curry maker, I'm sure you can appreciate that sort of thing.
Always. I love spicy things.
And Mendoza, how is Mendoza going to be spicy? What would you class spicy in Mendoza?
I think the hardest part in Mendoza is like if you get some hard disguises, such as, I don't know, head of security can be a hassle to find sometimes, or like a Sado chef, unless you start as it, or like what's the other one? A tango musician, also not that easy to get. I mean, extra spicy could also like be dude and a Sado chef, although you can get this wetsuit on the map, so you don't have to start a suit, even though if you get a suit spin.
Yeah, I haven't come across the wetsuit yet. I've not played enough of Mendoza to unlock it all. But other spicy sort of kills, live ones, I suppose. Falling objects is always a fun one. Poisons, not so bad, but fibre wire is always. You've got to hide the body with a fibre wire. With poison, you can leave it there.
Yes.
So that's. I was going to say something, my brain's turned to mush again, I've totally forgot. Oh, that was it. It was the head of, you mentioned the head of security.
Yes.
Yeah, I take it that's Hitman 3's answer to Hitman 2's Sheriff Masterson in Whittleton Creek. Because you've got all the coppers that look the same, and then you got that one who, obviously, he's the sheriff, and he's wearing shades and an extra stripe on his arm.
Yeah, I mean, or most players know, I think, where the head of security starts off, but like if you lose him once, it's really hard to find him again.
Right. A bit like Oscar Lafayette, he'll go walkabout if you don't actually get him when he's gone and been sick. But either way, spin fast approaching, just shy of 35 seconds now until we get it. Any predictions in the chat for a winner? Any predictions in the chat for a spin? Yanini reckons a Sado chef without having the starting point. Oh no, he's just sticking his tongue out at that. Fair enough. Chromex agrees the chef is the difficult one. Yanni obviously had a bit of a hard time in Mendoza, knocking everybody out.
It was fun to watch, honestly.
Okay, the spin is imminent. You have a copy of the spin there, sir. Would you like to read it out?
Sure. Once it arrives in a second. All right. We actually gonna see an elimination on Don Yates using injected poison as a Sado chef. So that's the chef disguise. And kill on Tamara Vidal using a fallen object as the lawyer.
Called it. There you go. 2 live kills. Well, no, saying that, she doesn't have to be live for a falling object. You can position her, can't you? But you've got to get her to somewhere.
It's exactly.
What's on her route that would drop on her head then?
It's exactly what I'm thinking of right now. I can't actually think of any like very good fallen objects on Tamara's path.
Awkward one. Well, Loser's looking at starting as the chef, which is probably the wise move. He's got himself a poo sticker, a lockpick, black lily. He can't think of anything to smuggle. He's just going to go in. That's fair. Didn't catch what MrMIke had though, but he's starting as the waiter. No, he's replanning. So we're off to a bit of a shaky start there. What's he decided? Did he forget a lethal syringe?
He forgot the lethal syringe, yes.
Ducker did that last night, didn't he? 15 minutes in, got Don Yates in his room, and he's realised he's not got the poo sticker. And MrMIke is off. That is a rapid loading time. He must be on PS5 then, and Loser looks like he's on PS4, because that took forever to load in.
Actually, gonna be. I'm surprised that we don't see a Aceto Chef start from both players, so I'm interested to see how MrMIke plans on getting that Aceto Chef disguise.
Yeah. I should imagine he's practiced it. You know, he's played the game. Oh, sorry, 420. I didn't mean to spoil the the outcome of Ducker and I forget who he played. I had a few beers last night, so either way.
I Like Hitman was the other contestant.
That's right, yes. I Like Hitman hadn't played Mendoza, so he was kind of stuck. So, loser, coming up to Don Yates. He's very stealthily coming in Don Yates' bedroom there. He arrived a bit late, so he couldn't go up the stairs himself. Oh, hello. Boom. Loser has the first kill at 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Don Yates is down. Now, the chat seem to think that was the easier of the 2 kills, and they're probably right. Especially with the way Loser did it there, very swiftly. The lawyer's not too bad to get, is he? He's on a bit of a... the lawyer will be over in the parking lot at the moment, though.
Yes, that's where
yeah,
MrMIke already picked him up.
Yeah. But he won't already be in the house, but he does make his way there. Loser can't jump down for some reason. What's going on there? There he goes. And I finally had a look at my Wisebot as well, so hopefully you've got some reliable links. Now, MrMIke, he's 2 minutes and 20 into his spin, thereabouts. No kills yet, but he does have the lawyer disguise. Now, falling objects. What are we thinking for tomorrow and a falling object?
I think there are some chandeliers, like, in this general area where she's sitting right now.
I thought I saw some highlighted objects there, but
exactly.
Is she going to walk under one? Plus, you've also got to get the shot off, and there's a lot of people around.
It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I've had to actually...
Oh, Loser, crouching just the other side of the secret tunnel entrance and whatnot. Don't think it's that secret. MrMIke trying to bump his way to success here. She is not looking at that phone. Oh, there's the lawyer. So this should be a nice, easy isolation for Loser then. Oh, yoink! Just like that. Very nice indeed. Now then, is Loser going to run into the same problem that MrMIke's having? Getting tomorrow to actually shift.
So we'll see if he has another plan maybe for this kill, or if he's just gonna go for a similar thing. However, Tamara currently walking up for him. Yeah.
Ah, there's a hanging basket or two. Can he get her over there? And again, can he get the shot off? That's the thing.
And MrMIke is replanning.
Yeah, he's not happy with that. He's not happy with that Tamara effort, and he's decided the chef is the way forward, which is fair. Yeah, definitely MrMIke's definitely on PS5. Because that loading time was almost as good as a PC. Troll. Now, Loser's started a bit of a panic there. Now, there's a couple of spots he can be crouched in, maybe. It looks like MrMIke's got the right idea. He's going to knock out the misses. Does he need to? I mean, we saw the way that Loser got the kill.
Not sure if he needs to, but I think it's a little bit safer that way. Because I mean, nobody's basically going to come up in the mansion, so
You'd hope not.
yeah.
Loser in the meanwhile. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's a nice little extra bit of security, leaving the phone on the floor for Don Yates to walk over to. Gonna play it extra safe and hide the bodies. I mean, he doesn't need to hide. No, he's not. He's just gonna leave them there. That's fair. So Don Yates is down at 1 minute and 20 for MrMIke. Loser has had him down for quite some time now, for about 5 minutes. And here we go. Is she actually going to move?
Yeah, I think
Ooh.
actually eventually Tamara Vidal is gonna move into that little area right there where Loser's been taking out bodies, and she should be moving just under that little hanging basket there.
Let's have a look. He seems to have his eye on that one. Give us some instinct, mate. Let us know what's going on there. Meanwhile, MrMIke looking to take the lawyer down. I'm saying meanwhile an awful lot. In pretty much the same spot that Loser took him out. The lawyer did seem to be moving naturally. He didn't... Oh, he's calmed him. Fair dues, he's done. Come on then, Loser, what have you got? I feel cruel calling him Loser, but that is his username.
Yeah.
It's not us being bullies. Not unnecessarily so. There's a 420 point out there. He's actually on a winning streak, so he'll have to change his name. And MrMIke on the hunt for Tamara. 7.5 minutes in for Loser. Just over 9 minutes on the spin itself.
Yeah, Loser just basically waiting at this point for Tamara to move somewhere. He's on the lookout for other baskets that he can drop to kill her. But yeah, so far no success.
Yeah, it's... Now, is it a case, could you seek her and she actually would walk to a toilet, perhaps go under there? Would she route that way?
That actually could be the case if you seek her up here. Not quite sure about that.
Surprise, surprise, Meme's got a strap for Tamara Fallen Object. Fusk was not lying. This is making the boys sweat, no doubt about it. You got a difference in game time of like 5 minutes between Loser and MrMIke, and they're both. How the hell do we get her to move underneath something? And 3 in a row over there, just waiting and waiting and waiting.
I mean, patience is one way of success in Roulette Rivals here.
It is. I mean, you've got to have it. Yeah, Yates is already down, mate. Yates was down at 1 minute 10. He went in there with the Yanni strap and took him out. Toot sweet. Okay, so she's probably gonna... She'll be headed downstairs in a minute with Diana, won't she? Or no, she's gonna be in the bar area for a while. They don't go out to the garden unless you do the Gaucho story bit, do they? Yeah, I'm at a loss with this one. This is not an easy. This is not an easy kill. I mean, you've got hanging baskets all over the shop out the patio area, but saying that, she is just hard to see with the perspective here. She's not too far away from one there, but you got a good chance of an NTK there, haven't you?
Yeah, MrMIke just tried to lure her with the phone earlier as well.
Yeah, she wasn't having none of it. Which her guards would be quite close anyway, won't they?
It's actually a guard that picks up the phone now.
Yeah.
Instead of herself.
There's no fallen objects out here, I don't think. How's loser looking? Sorry, how's 3 in a row looking? Oh, he's got his gun in hand. Tamara's on the move. Is he gonna go for that one? He has decided against it. I don't think she's actually under the chandelier. I think she just walks past one of the axes rather than right under it. And she sat down again.
It's almost like IO didn't want us to kill Tamara with a falling object. We're just gonna put the table that she sits at just like one meter away from a chandelier that you could drop on her.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work for it, boys. That's what you said. That's what IO said. She does naturally go under one, but not sure she will if Don is down. Which again makes the spin extra spicy because you're gonna want to start an asado chef, aren't you? So maybe starting the chef. Go get the lawyer. Her natural path takes her under a falling object. You take care of her then, if you can. Then figure out a way to get to Don as the chef and poo sticker him. It would have been tested exhaustively by our special spin testers. Otherwise known as these boys here doing it now for the first time.
I think MrMIke is basically at the point of where 4 in a row was, or 3 in a row, I can't remember anymore, was a few minutes ago, where Tamara and Diana are going to have a short little talk there and then
go back to the table again and then...
Yeah, I think they go down to the bar now and then go back to the tables. Yeah.
Alright, Dill, thanks for the follow, mate. Welcome in. Now, perhaps, I mean, this is just spitballing, but perhaps one of the things you could actually do here is to get things moving. Go get Corvo Black, because you don't really need the story mission to reveal itself, do you? Or are they not going to go on the winery tour? So it doesn't look like they're going to. Yanni is asking for a ban. I'm assuming that's a rickroll by the look of it. I wouldn't ban you, Yanni. Okay, MrMIke, coming up on 10 minutes. She's finally moving down now. So,
Yanni was just sharing a video in the chat of showing a strat. I think it worked by creating a panic and basically a target lockdown, and then actually, depending on where you started or where the Tamara is when you start the panic, she actually runs under that basket that loser's aiming at right now.
And pop. No. Ooh, that's That's frustrating. Now, what I'm finding odd here is that Tamara's actually gone downstairs for MrMIke, but for... Sorry, no, she is finally making her way down. Okay, I'm with it now. For Loser as well, but she was stuck upstairs in that loop for quite some time. And now she's going back upstairs for MrMIke. This is a tough one. The lawyer is not trespassing. No, he's allowed everywhere. Both got green guns still. No issues with cameras. But you got to say, Lucy's in the more advantageous position here because she is somewhere else that's not there. But it's,
I think he checked and he didn't find any other fallen objects down there, so not quite sure what his plan's gonna be now.
You can see he was just looking on the floor. There was a big sort of mess and a wet patch. I'm presuming that's where the hanging basket landed. So the shot was on, and he just didn't get it.
There's some sloppy wiring.
And CurryMake makes a good point that the lawyer is allowed in more places than Corvo. Despite the fact that Corvo's supposed to be his, like, you know, wet work guy and whatnot. He's on first name terms with the with all the guards. So yeah, that is an odd one. Meme's not going to get the oh sorry yeah, Meme's not going to get the chance to try strats. Okay, what's happening here? She was nowhere near that one, I don't think. I'm not confident this is going to be very Are there any coins you can pick up that you can make her go and stand under that chandelier? Did he just miss an opportunity then as well? What's the hitbox on that? Not enough to take her out at the table, I wouldn't have thought.
I think Tamara is actually like moving in the direction where Loser tried to shoot down the hanging basket for MrMIke right now.
Oh, MrMIke! Oh, NTK, red guns. Mike's got a non-target kill there, but he should go and check to see where the thing actually landed.
Yeah, I think there's one. Yeah, there's one waitress behind the table there. So you have to take care of her first before you can like wait for Tamara to move there.
Which Loser actually did. Yeah, another restart from MrMIke. Now that's his second restart. Oh, and Loser's had enough. He is going to restart. Yeah, I'm not sure what the boys are going to do about this, to be quite honest. Photo restarts. Okay, gonna restart then. So MrMIke is found trespassing.
What? Oh, that's...
Oh dear. However, that is a long load time for him, but he's back in. It's only like 20 seconds or so behind Loser, who's gonna take care of the Don Yates kill because why not? Get it done. He's going with exactly the same way as he did before. Oh, is he wasting an item slot with the lockpick there, because you can get into that bedroom without.
You can just take the second door, which is unlocked, which is like somewhat odd. Why would the first one be unlocked and the second one not? But
brilliant! I didn't know that. That's quite funny.
Yeah, actually, it's just the first door is always unlocked, and I always run to that, and then I notice it's locked, and then I just run to the next, and it's open. So,
And again, you can always take the route that MrMIke is there as well.
yes.
So don't need the lockpick. You can take another lure item then, can't you? Or an emetic, a little emetic grenade. If you're at a loss, that's generally quite a good way to sort of, right, okay, how can I isolate someone? I'll just drop this mine at their feet, pop it, and watch them go, or put it in a briefcase, put a fart in a box.
Or you could even just swap out the lockpick for a like a crowbar. So
Or have
then
an
you get-
SMG, have an SMG in your hand as opposed to a pistol. There's ways. There's plenty of ways.
Anyway, both players relatively synced up right now. Luz is going for the lawyer's disguise now, and I think that's exactly the same as MrMIke's gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, no reason to change that. That's the disguise you need. It's a safe place to take the lawyer. Those are relatively tall flowers. Shouldn't get found there. And yoink again. Nicely done by Loser. Another restart from MrMIke. Did he have a bit of a replan there?
Not quite sure what happened there.
No. Okay, that's another lesson learned on the Wisebot adventure I'm on at the moment. Typing in the emote doesn't work. So, yeah, noted. Won't be doing that anymore. You'll notice on Wisebot as well that occasionally you'll see a link to the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, go and join up. You'll find out all about this competition. There are competition, little mini comps most weeks as well for well, Hitman contracts, mostly Hitman 3 at the moment, obviously. And you can see all the players and shoutcasters talk nonsense. Okay, Loser clearing out that dude again. Being ever since it's a long old drag because
Yeah.
that closet's a fair way away. But if it's one thing on this map at the moment, they've got time. And Don Yates is down again. Both boys have Don Yates within the first like minute and 10 seconds or so. So, you know, pretty much a free kill there. But again, this falling object. And nicely done by Loser. He's cleared that NTK that MrMIke took out with the actual falling object.
I mean, they basically both had the right idea for doing the falling object kill right there. I think just the timing was just a little bit off for both of them.
Yeah. Because that's exactly where she goes. That is a good question, 420. Do they just sit and wait again? Do they have much choice?
Although pressure is on at this point, I think, because like we are almost half an hour into the spin, and now you're like this uncertainty where your opponent is really getting to your head. I think because you like maybe he knows something that I don't know, and then
Yeah.
he might have a quicker strat than I do, and I might just lose every second now.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Roulette Rivals is. You don't know what your opposition is up to. Stream sniping is, well, against the rules. To be perfectly honest, it's absolutely against the rules. Don't do it. But I got to admit, for myself, whenever I play, I haven't got time to stream snipe. I'm too panicked by what the spin is.
Yeah.
And I think it would be pretty obvious if I was stood stock still. Then all of a sudden. Okay, come on then, Loser. Let's see what you got. Now those people, they're far enough out of the way of that that hanging basket, aren't they? Yeah, maybe swap out that lockpick for coins, as 420's pointed out there. But then you got to knock out Yates's wife, haven't you? I'm not sure what throwables you've got on the way to Yates's place with the chef.
Below my standards, but plenty of my colleagues were less picky. Well, they certainly got that.
I'm not quite sure either. But I'm sure there's something.
It seems we're coming up on half an hour. It seems like now is the perfect time to ask, how are the audio levels, boys? Tradition at this point to check on that. We've got a body found for MrMIke. I'm assuming that's the lawyer that he calmered.
Well, it looks
Audio's
like it.
okay, good. So no worries there, unless he bumps into the lawyer while dressed as the lawyer, obviously. Yeah, we're getting a lot of love for the coin law strat.
So, MrMIke has actually
Or
no.
theory in this case.
let's see, tried to
Is she
lure
sick?
Tamara. No, actually, he just tried to lure her with the phone to make her stand under that chandelier, and so he could take her out. But she just turned to her guard and said, "Yo, go check that out for me."
As per normal.
Yes, because I am in VIP.
I don't think the red tie kiwi works as well as it used to either. He used to be able to drop a red tie kiwi and it would sort of prioritise the target going to check what's up. It was a bit finicky, but you could get it to work in Hitman 2, but Hitman 3 seems to have got rid of that entirely. Add that one to the quote of the day, I am an VIP. Loser playing the waiting game. MrMIke clearing out some space. He's down in the cellar there. There is a falling object here. Now, is he thinking, can I get her in here?
I could use a drink.
And clear out this room probably, can't he?
Yes, I think he also has a tranquilizer shot left. So in theory, he could trank one of those guards.
Well, he's in the guard outfit now, so we should be able to clear these two quite. Oh, that looks like it falls on the table, and it's not really anywhere near the floor. That's that was misleading. So he's checked it out. He's had a look, and he's decided no, that's not a goer. Or has he? He's going back in. What's he forgot? He can drag her up to the house from there. Yes, he can. And there is a big chandelier in the foyer, or the hall, or whatever you want to call it. You've got to get her there first. But she's not going to go in that room without doing the wine tour, is she? Which is story boy mission.
Alright, so MrMIke has cleared that room now. He could drag Tamara through there to get her up into the mansion.
Yeah, she doesn't go up there with any of her guards, does she?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Loser at the minute is coming up to 11 minutes. MrMIke just ticked over on 8. He's been a very busy boy clearing his path. Now she does come in here. Is he going to be able to get her? Yeah, 420. I mean, yeah, that would it would be turning my stomach. That's for sure.
Okay, who's doing that?
So I think Loser is at this point coming up to the point again where he failed last time.
Yeah.
Because I think Tamara is about to walk in there under the little hanging basket. So if he can just like get the timing right this time, just wait a little bit more, and hopefully not get spotted by anyone while shooting it,
Yeah.
that could work for him.
So he's sat there and waited for this opportunity, and he's also cleared the path, so he's not going to get that non-target kill. But MrMIke has decided that in the intervening time, he is going to try and clear out as many people as he can. So if he does miss this hanging basket, he's got other options, which is smart. It's a very clever play. Here we go. Or is it? No, she can't see her yet. No sus bars on either of them, so nobody seems to be able to see them with the gun in that spot. Fully immersive gameplay. Reminds me of playing Hitman before I knew
Yes.
before I knew that quick strats were a thing. High octane stuff, balls to the wall.
High packed gameplay.
The thing is, though, this must be so frustrating for them.
Yes.
MrMIke's playing the waiting game as well.
Do you think?
There's no way to hurry it up, is there?
No, not really. But I do think at this point, like, the nerves might have cooled down a little bit, because like we are like more than half an hour into the spin, and think like if your opponent hasn't, if your opponent hasn't finished by now, he must just be as stuck as you are.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
So can take it a little bit easy.
Go.
Oh,
No, he's missed. He's missed. He got her. Red guns. Gunshot her. Non-target kill. I think he took out Diana as well.
yes, yeah, mission failed for him.
Oh no. Oh no, that's a rip, man. Rip Diana. Killed my lady. What's going on, man? Wow. Okay then. So that hanging basket is not the strap. However, what it does mean, if you're going to wait for any of this, then it looks like it's going to take an awfully long time. And the players only have 25 minutes left of the spin. So you've got to be thinking of changing this up now, haven't you, really? You've got to be thinking winery tour. I don't. Again, that takes bloody ages. Bloody hell, pickle. That's bad, man. We haven't got China in this match one unless there's a decider. So, you know, no Imogen puns required.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
This might just be the very first Mendoza DNF that we see.
Yeah. Now, MrMIke let her go through there. He did. He didn't go for the hanging basket.
Didn't you know?
He obviously thought that crowd is too tightly packed, but he's definitely looking to isolate her now, which makes absolute sense. No one else should be going in there, should they? Coates will upload a how-to later. Okay, so Lucer's got Yates down as expected. Same way as before. I'm going to get the lawyer. Same way as before. And will he try and mix it up a bit this time? MrMIke way in front here. But he's just got to get her to the right spot. Well, they both have, but he's certainly in a better position with her down there.
So I think he's just trying to like lure all of her guards one by one.
Yeah, get them out of the way.
Get Tamara herself and then just drag her into the mansion. She's gonna take another minute or so, but at least I think that's the safest way for him right now.
Yeah, 'cause he can drag her down those stairs and through the room, can't he? In here is where he needs to isolate her. He needs to knock her out in here. Diana giving the 47 a good old look there, saying, I know you.
But I'm not gonna. I'm just pretending not to.
Now, where's MrMIke going now?
Odd.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is Diana actually going out, or like Tamara actually going out of that again? So he's just trying to get the hanging basket now.
No, he's missed it. He's got it. No, MrMIke. Oh man. Ah, dude. I thought he had that then.
Yes, me as
He
well.
did it. He that was bigger brain plays than what I was thinking. Oh mate, I thought he was gonna knock her out in there and get her done. He could have left the phone underneath it, and then again another NPC might have picked that up. Oh man. Oh, I really feel for the guys now, but
Yes, that's really frustrating at this point.
okay. So what was MrMIke on then? About 15 minutes was he?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. So he's got time to do it again. In the meantime, will he be thinking, get that woman out the way that's underneath the chandelier, sorry, the hanging basket, get rid of a couple of guards. Diana's going to be tight on Tamara as well, isn't she? So that first pass through underneath that hanging basket probably isn't viable.
Although you might just be able to like delay her a little bit by bumping into her or something.
But then you got to get to the shot where you got to take the shot. And as we saw, it's not as easy as, well, it is. It's not a hard shot, but in these conditions, it probably makes it much harder. Oops, soft lockdown. Loser's trying to stir it up a bit by getting the gun out and putting it away again. Oh, me makes a good point there. She could be seen from below while she's in that prone position rather than on the floor. Interesting.
Excuse me. I think you dropped this.
No, he is not reading this. You can tell because he's left her there.
Oh, loser.
Loser. He did get her that time. Was
Yeah,
there an
but
NTK as well, but he got spotted. Okay, that was quicker.
I mean, he might just have the strat at this point. He just needs to move to a safer shoot location because I
Yep.
think there was no non-target kill there.
5:28 for this spin is essentially a speed run. Just got to grind it now. Well, he's got another 3 attempts at best. Possibly 2 with these load times. I'm kind of hoping Loser gets it now with the quicker one because that's more it's more risky. It's much more fun.
Yes. And you don't have to wait for like 10 minutes in one place just for Tamara to move somewhere.
No, you don't. Bias. You guys were the ones moaning about the high octane. Not being able to handle all this adrenaline.
Memes pointing out you can speed up Tamara's route with a waiter start, but then you have to get the Asado chef somehow.
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes
is
it
proven
awkward.
difficult.
Tell you what, let's make it exciting. Let's knock that back off. Oh! Oh! He's orange. That was a bit of a head turn, wasn't it? MrMIke 4 minutes in and ripped there with most unfortunate KO.
I dare say congratulations are in order.
Most unfortunate indeed.
Yes.
Loser on his way to get the lawyer again.
I also think that's like a point which makes every reset ever so more frustrating, because you have to get that Yates kill again. I mean, it's not hard to do, but it's like it takes time, and
It does.
you're
It
just like,
certainly
oh, I
takes
already
time.
already did this 5 times. Like, I proved that I can do it, so like, why do I have to do it again?
Well, like Meme said just now, and she's still in the chair, or is she just falling? It looked like she was actually falling, but he didn't get the chance to find out whether Tamara was going to get whether Yates's missus was going to get spotted or not. Last chance for the slow boy strat. Yeah, it is. I think it was just over 15 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Don about to go down again. Bit of Groundhog Day action for him.
Close call, though. I was third in the line of succession. After Robert
I'm saying no other law.
What are we doing here?
Okay. There's Loser. He's going to scope his spot, try and clear it out a bit. I'm pretty sure he didn't have any other kills there, did he? It was just Tamara. It was
I didn't
just the
see any.
target. No, I didn't see any red.
anti-case.
Didn't see any
pop
red
up.
text come up, so that was
Yes.
good. I mean, those aren't real NPCs as such, are they? But they are reacting. He got his gun out, and there was no yellow bars to him. Froggy's just done it sub-5 3 times in a row. Really not that difficult. However, Fro, you're not playing, are you? We do make this point quite often. The competition makes it very stressful. Keeping a cool head in this comp is very, it's advantageous if you can do that.
Yes.
And once you get stuck in a rut as well, that's you get sort of tunnel vision. You can't think your way out of it. This is the only way it can be done. Surely it can't be any other way to this.
Yes.
Yes, I can apparently, and don't call me Shirley. Rumpum. It doesn't actually matter if you're on PC or not. To be fair, Pickle, not from most strats or spins or whatever.
Call our supplier
And you will see we got some extremely skilled console players.
Like if I don't hear flames crackling soon.
I won't say who they are because it's too early in the day and I haven't had a drink yet to be blowing smoke at people. So
Right. Loser coming up on his kill. Nah. Fortunately, not quite hitting Tamara.
oh, Loser. He was coming up on the point as well and just got dragged into a fight.
I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan Yates and Co.
Bruce, what are you doing, mate?
Contracts,
Come on.
nasty piece of work. Below my standards. But plenty of my
Go on,
colleagues
go see Mum. Here you go. Good boy. Sorry, Bruce making an appearance there. Which means I can have my seat back, little sod. Yeah, Crow makes a valid point there as well. Your play style, however you prefer to play, whatever sort of control method you like to use. That's pun of the day. That's the second brilliant pun on Froggy's name. We've had Frosted, which was a good one, but Gloat 7 was that's a good one.
I actually started off playing Hitman on a controller as well. When I was...
Ooh, MrMIke just saved that. Cool. Yeah, the aiming for throwing at people's heads has got so much tighter in them with the Hitman 3 mechanics, I believe, anyway.
Yeah.
So many times I've gone to throw it at their head and it's just sailed past their shoulder. And I thought, what is going on? Okay, loser coming up on, believe it or not, Don Yates. And he will be sticking him with a poison needle any minute now.
This keeps happening again and
MrMIke clearing it out again. We've got 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. He's on 6 minutes. So he's got time. He's got time to pull it off. He just needs to make it work. Only needs to make it work once and he gets the full 2 points. If the time runs out, obviously that's 1 point each. Which effectively makes Dartmoor the decider, because I can't imagine. I can't see any spin on Dartmoor that's a DNF in an hour.
Yeah. Also interesting to note, Loser was just standing by a chandelier up in the mansion in the office, or like the upper area.
Yep.
So might not have realized that, but in theory you could like get Tamara there somehow.
That's the thing, how do you get her there without waiting an inordinate amount of time for her to go downstairs, clear out that whole corridor, drag her through the clear out the meeting room, drag her through there. It's a bit of a faff.
Yes, sir, I have the file.
You can KO guards, of course you can, yes.
I think you'd have to KO a lot of guards, but I think actually you could maybe speed that up by getting her to the toilet first.
Yeah.
And then you'd only have to like knock out the people in the security room, which might prove difficult. I haven't tested that. And the like dining area down in the basement of the mansion, and then you're already there. So like, and you don't have to wait for Tamara to go near that one basket where we've been trying to shoot it, or they've been trying to shoot it.
I have to say, I do like that lawyer disguise get from Loser. Very good. MrMIke doing the guard clearing action again, which makes a lot of sense. Pop it on the table. I'm just going to drop it there. Anybody going to notice that?
So loser trying with the same strategy as tried several times before.
You might get it this time.
I might.
One can but hope.
Yes. Terrible, terrible shape. I blame climate.
Well, he's got another minute to wait, hasn't he? She's she's a long old way away. MrMIke also has an extremely long time to wait, and it will be right down to the wire, and as has been noted, it will be his last attempt at this particular method. Mike has like a 6-minute wait. Yep, that's a long old time. Loser. Well, he's got another minute himself before taking the shot. I think it was around 5 minutes and 28 seconds, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. It's frustrating for sure, but that's the spin, man. That is the spin. That's what came out. Okay. Yeah, she's going to sit down there for a long old time.
It's me. I think we got a situation. Could you send someone down? Over.
I think Loser will have time for another.
What's a bare knuckle boxer?
Wait,
He's going to give it a go. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, there's a guard right in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful. Ooh, close one.
The opportunity has gone.
Not good.
Fuzz is predicting Mendoza falling object Tamara kills all over the shop on Twitch and YouTube, all over the Instagrams.
It was nothing. Great.
How to do Tamara falling object kill in 2 minutes.
That was a load of nothing.
Speedrun strats.
Well, Froggy reckons it's possible. What was it, sub 5? He said.
I think something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he's already recorded it and put it somewhere. Just waiting to hit the publish button. Yeah, Loser missed his first one, didn't he? And
Yes. That's gonna be.
90k.
Yeah.
And he didn't get tomorrow either. I would say that's probably the end of Losers Mendoza. It's 5 minutes and 15 seconds left on the spin. To restart and load in, he was looking at 5 minutes and 28 for the kill, not even including getting to the exit. So,
MrMIke tried to shoot it, but apparently he missed the
he did.
basket.
Which pistol did he go with?
I think he got one from the guard because he
Was
was.
he using a Bartoli?
Yes,
Ooh, yuck.
since he brought himself a tranquilizer, I think.
Saying that, Tamara's panicked and I love that, and all of a sudden everything's fine. It's just like GTA AI, isn't
Basically.
it? However, we might have hurried it up a bit here. Can he clear out our guards, get them out of the way? He's already moved who he needs to move, hasn't he? SMG
think
as
so.
well. He's got an SMG there. That's a much more accurate weapon than the.
That even silent?
That's a silenced one. He does have a silenced pistol. You just put it on the floor. It's a hackle. Puppy, calm down. Come on. How would you get her up there, though, Fusk? That's what I'd like there. 4 minutes. Yeah, not long. Well, it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, so Loser has killed Don Yates. with
Yes.
poison as the chef.
He has died several times in the last hour.
Reminds me of the book Valhalla by Tom Holt. If you've never read it, I'd highly encourage you to seek it out. It's weird, it's wonderful, it's very, very good.
I dare say
Where you live the same day over and over again in a war. So you're basically playing real life COD. It's I won't say any more, but it's a fantastic read and I highly recommend it. Tom Holt lives in my old hometown.
Oh.
Here we go then, MrMIke. Come on.
Mr. Yates?
Let's see what you got.
He has switched to the SMG, so he has
He's
just.
got her.
Oh,
She's down. She's gone. It's green guns all over the place. Run, run, run.
I could get my VPN to...
He should have no problem getting to an exit.
Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
Oh, did anybody pick up the car keys?
I think MrMIke did actually. I think they both did when they went for the.
Yep, there it is. Oh, no, no, MrMIke.
Oh, that's
Oh,
devastating.
no. All he had to, well, I say all he had to do, but why would he think he was going to get frisked going through there? Well, that is, I think it's safe to say that's the end of Mendoza.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, Mikey, man, MrMIke. Damn. Oh, I'm speechless. Which isn't great for a shoutcaster, obviously, but oh no, that poor man. He'd done all the hard yards. He had spent almost an hour on that horrific weight that he had to endure, and then that happens. Oh. I mean, hindsight, it's like, yeah, of course. Or I even had time to get frisked to go to the car, or I would have taken another route there, but
You wouldn't need it.
well, I mean, yeah, speedrunning comp, but 420 when you're coming up to the end of the time and it's been an hour-long spin.
I mean, he would have needed to drop some items. He had obviously had the SMG and the pistol in his inventory, which is not allowed for him, and the lawyer's disguise, I think. But
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But it would have at least won the match. But then you don't know what your opposition's up to. Yeah, I think MrMIke's just gonna stand there and do some work as a chef, doing an honest day's work. Lads. Pressure, adrenaline, stress, deadline, anxiety. Yeah. It feels bad, man. It really does. It's just... Well, there we have it. Mendoza. Who'd have thought falling object Tamara Vidal would have caused such pain?
yeah, I think also in combination with the Asado chef, because like people have pointed out, you can speed it up by choosing a way to start. But yeah, because you needed that Asado chef for the Yates kill, you obviously need to start as it.
Yep, that's the end of that one then. Oh well, 1-1 to the boys. That is unfortunate. Still, we do know for sure. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but it's as nailed on as it can be. We got Dartmoor next, and you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle to get a did not finish within an hour with any spin in Dartmoor. Karma with the harshness there. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in. Hey, Ganter. Hey, Fopper. Hey, Lady Clown as well. So yeah, that was kind of heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. In the meantime, let's have a word from our sponsors. If you don't know where any of the items are on any of the maps, one resource you can use is hitmaps.com. That's hitmaps.com, all one word, and you'll be able to find an interactive map for each of the levels on both Hitman 1 and 2, including the bonus missions, the Icon, Landslide, and many others. It's your one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs.
Hitmaps.com.
looking at.
There we go. That's hitmaps.com, the famousest website in all of the community. Doria pointing out we did have a long Dartmoor yesterday, with Ducker and I Like Hitman. They had a bit of a struggle, bless them. And Fusk did promise us extra spicy, and I which makes me dread, in fact, what has he got in store for us?
I mean, MrMIke just...
Sorry, yeah, 420 versus Gorg. That was a hard one as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Falling object is Undertaker. That's not too bad.
Oh yeah, that was that one I remember.
Yeah, we plenty of ways to do that one. You can do it in about 5 minutes if you're being slow boy and extra careful. It was long enough, 420.
Yeah,
All right,
MrMIke.
2 minutes and 30 seconds till the spin.
MrMIke just pointed out in the Discord that having fun was went out the window about 45 minutes ago.
Okay, we can see we got some matches coming up as well in a bit. Later on, we got Adoria versus Coates. Don't have a caster for that on there at the moment. I'm sure we'll get one. Mendoza and Berlin. So, I mean, if that Mendoza we saw just now is anything to go by, and with a Berlin, then yeah, we could be in for a long one there. And then we got Red Fox versus Lucky Sweck at 1900. So, yeah, a minute and 40 to go. What we didn't do either was take a quick look at the brackets. I'll do that now. Now this is a console match. And the winner of this will go on to face Fanium, who took out Yanini. Oh my god. Yanini. He's only got the PC to go now.
Actually, he's in loser's bracket now, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yep, and the loser will play Q-Man, I believe. So, there we go. $50 seconds. I really want to know what Fusk has got in store for us. He said it was all RNG. He said it was all random. But, is there a coefficient you plumb in there for spicy?
Just turn the spicy meter up to 200%.
Just, what do they call it? This is the Scoville scale, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. 27 Scovilles? I don't know. I have no idea what the scale is. But it's a certain, it's definitely a unit of something. Okay, 8 seconds, 5 seconds. And we have Alexa Carlisle fall as a mansion guard. Nice and quick then. That's not too bad. This shouldn't be very long at all. I say that, but we'll have to see what happens.
Obviously, the mansion guard, you can start as that, but yeah, not really allowed anywhere in the mansion, basically.
Well, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't start as the mansion guard.
Yes.
Which is exactly what Loser's done. And MrMIke's going upstairs. There's no mansion guards upstairs, though. I mean, I take it he's... Oh, the stream's frozen for me.
Yeah, me as well.
Oh, no, he's paused. No, closing this game or app. Oh, dear.
Okay. Oh, maybe the game froze for him.
Looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
But Loser, he'll be up there within a minute, I'd say. Just over, maybe. You don't need to knock that guard out.
Was about to say, just be careful to don't push that guard to accidentally eliminate him.
That's easy. That's easy done. And we got a game crash from MrMIke there by the look of it. So that's hard lines. At least it remembered his weapons, apart from any smuggle points he may have had, and obviously the starting location.
I think it's so weird that sometimes it like remembers the only start location or something, and just then the other times it just remembers your inventory or something.
Yeah, I wish it would just, I wish you could actually program your default loadout like you used to be able to.
Yeah.
And actually have your start and smuggles in that default loadout, but not to be, not to be. And again, MrMIke sticking with the gardener. I'm a bit confused as to why. And Loser, though, he seems to be... He's taking his time a bit with... clearing out that... He's not clearing out that room. He's letting her go. So... All the strats we expected to see happen here have not. Has he just gone in there to get the case file? No trank.
True.
How odd. How odd, because at the moment this room should be cleared. You should have the case file. Alexis should be headed towards Earth, accelerating at 10 meters per second And you should be getting your bodyguard disguise, just to leg it to the hearse and go.
Oh, I think, yeah, that's red guns for MrMIke. He got spotted by one of the guards while taking him out.
Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Yeah, I'm at a loss as to what the chaps are doing here, I must admit. But oh, MrMIke, got a rip there. Meanwhile, Loser's over 3 minutes in. Yeah, I agree with you there, Karma. I don't see the benefit of going up there as the gardener when you can start as the mansion guard. I can only assume Mike's got the full mastery. It's an interesting one, whatever it is. And I'm just yeah. Might be too early for him. That's a good point, Karma. What's the US? About 6 hours behind the UK, isn't it? Oh, we got a rip from Mike again. He's up there too quick in the gardener disguise. And those two guards that are on the balcony are just going in. You've just got to wait a little bit longer to get over the railing there. Yeah. But if you go get the mansion guard disguise, the mansion guard disguise is actually quite a good one, I think, because it puts you in a good spot. You've got a couple of awkward items that might come up in a spin, like the cleaver. There's only one on the map, and that's in the kitchen, which is right next to the mansion guard start. You've also got an agency pickup not 15 feet away from you as well,
yeah,
which is really advantageous. You can get out pretty quickly. You can get to Rachel and the butler and get the tokens if you so wanted. You can also just run around the side and up the drain pipe and clear the upstairs room and get the case file. So, you know, it's a pretty friendly spin, I'd say, this. But we're over 5 minutes in. We've been seeing a lot of Dartmoors being done within...
Yeah.
Well, they've been rapido. Is the only way to put it. Is MrMIke going to get spotted this time? Is he going to try peekaboo?
I think he's just trying what he did last time.
Karma reckons I've jinxed it, so he might have a point there.
Oh no, that's guard
another
up.
rip. Another rip. Yeah, that clearance of the upstairs her upstairs office, whatever it's called. Once you've got a method, that can be pretty consistent, pretty solid. It's not too bad. There are 4 guards, but you don't even need calmers if you're careful. You got some shears outside that you can use as a distraction if need be, if you're going old school. Meanwhile, Loser, 6 minutes in, he is back upstairs. He's waiting for Alexa to come back through. He's got rid of one of the guards. Oh, where's he going now? Did he miss her going back into that office? I think she's headed there now, isn't she?
I think she's actually heading downstairs again, yeah.
A safe
Or something.
in Madame Carlisle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
I'm just really confused as to why Mike's gone all the way up there trespassing as the gardener.
Yes. That's weird.
Doria's putting on her best I told you so face.
Hopefully Mike knows that it's like the mansion guard disguise does not equal the like bodyguard disguises.
Yeah. But he should know that. He is...
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, CurryMaker. We make mention of hitmaps.com. But MrMIke is hitmaps.com.
I know that, actually.
Yeah, you do know that. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you did. But so, yeah, MrMIke should be fully aware of... he's red guns and he's not been spotted by...
Yeah, that's just the
Alexa,
unconscious witness of Alexa. Wow.
Is it, though? Because I thought he was red guns before that.
Yeah, he was, but I think she just spotted him through the door because, like, the other guard wasn't orange.
Okay.
And he only had one unconscious witness, so that has to be Alexa only.
See, now he's got a long way to go get a mansion guard disguise. Okay, now Loser's finally got Alexa knocked out. She's in Zachary's room, about 8 minutes-ish. She'll be taking a header off the ledge. What is he? Did he not knock that guard out outside?
Excuse me? Didn't he do that right at the beginning?
Oh, there's a guard there. Okay. That was a brave...
Check the perimeter. Over.
She shouldn't get spotted. That's good. Loser's got her down. Got him down.
There's a mirror there, I think, so I have to be a little bit careful there, but...
Well, he's not too far from an exit here either, is he? Just walking across that little wooden bridge.
Yeah, he also has already gotten the case file.
He has got the case file, yep.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Fusk there with the easy clap strap. But GG. Loser goes through. GG, Loser. Unlucky there, MrMIke. You just couldn't get going in Dartmoor, could he really?
He was listening to Pidgey telling all of us to like drop down to Loser's bracket.
Poor sod. So with that, yeah, let's pull up the brackets. Again, like we said earlier, Loser will go on to face Fanium, and MrMIke will go on to play Q-Man. So that could be an interesting game. Q-Man is very famous for trying to exit Bangkok in a tuk-tuk, in a suit, even when he was by the pier. And had green guns and was done. And we like to bring it up as often as we can. We got some more matches as well. Like we said, coming up in a bit. Next match at 5 o'clock, we have Doria versus Coates at 1700. In for Fun will be hosting that with Mean Junkie. Then we have David Red Sox versus Mr. Everything. Dartmoor and Berlin. That's at 1900, and Rommel's got that one. At the same time, at 1900, we have Red Fox versus Lucky Sweck, or Lukey Sweck. Don't know how to pronounce his name yet, so I can only apologise. That's at 1900. No caster for that yet, but I'm sure there will be. Oh God, I got a game. I'm playing Ghoul. Shit, I forgot. I'm playing Goulet, and we've both got Chong King. Goulet said he wanted to do my map first, and I refused. Anyway, that's at 1900. Coates and Krugermeyer will be taking that one. Then we got Easton or Isan Lu in the Discord versus Froat, and that's Berlin and Mendoza. That's at 2300 SET. Rommel's got that one. And just after midnight, Tyson Food Co. versus MrMIke. So MrMIke's got a busy old day. And Rommel versus Timothy Mark at 2 in the morning. And that's Chongqing and Dubai. So plenty of matches coming up. Lots for us to see. Lots for us to see and lots for us to do.
Hitman around the clock, basically.
Basically, lots and lots and lots of Hitman. Okay, who is on then? Who should we go and raid? Any suggestions in the chat for the raid? Because we've got to go raid someone, haven't we? Currymaker, thank you ever so much for joining me, mate. That was
no problem.
We were made to sweat there. We were made to suffer, weren't we? So thank you, Fusk, for the spin. Most kind.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks for having me.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir. Thank you, everybody in the chat. No problem in for fun. It's what we do, mate. It's what we do. We enjoy it.
Yes.
Just try and find someone to raid, actually. There's absolutely no one online that I'm following.
Me neither, actually.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, okay. We won't raid them. We'll just finish it up there. So, again, thank you, everybody, for coming in. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.